Alright guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and in today's video we're going to be installing this IAG AOS on this 2007 Subaru STi. To get started on today's project, we're going to have to remove 3 of the following items. We're going to have to remove the top mount intercooler, the battery, as well as the short ram intake. With these 3 things removed, we will gain access to do the installation of this IAG AOS. After you take off the battery, the top mount, and the intake, we're going to go ahead and start working on this hose right here. And same thing on the passenger side. Except this one is a little tricky to get to because you got your power steering lines and whatnot going on, but it's still the same thing, just this hose up head. We're going to go ahead and take that off. After taking off the 2 hoses on top of the valve cover, go ahead and start working on the throttle body. The throttle body is held on by 4 10mm head bolts. With this off, you'll gain access to this hose right here. Alright, so after you take off the fitting off the manifold, this is what it looks like. They supply you with a plug right here. It's an Allen plug, and basically it's going to replace this and block that off. That way you don't have to run this no more. So there's that.
Alright, so what are you doing, Jamie?
So after you took off that fitting, I went ahead and already replaced it with a brand new fitting. You take the hose off, and now we're in the process of taking this off. So all you have to do is just slide it off from there, and there's a hose clamp. As you see, I already took it off. You just get a flat head, just pry it over, go like that, and then get the bottom one. Same idea. Of course, it doesn't want to do it on the first try, but we'll be back after these commercial breaks. So after you do all that, go ahead and get your supplied vacuum caps, and you're gonna take this hose off. It usually came from right there. You just pull it off. Get the bigger supplied cap, put it on there, and the smaller one goes over here, like so. And just secure with some zip ties, and you should be good with that. And then after that, we're gonna start running our lines as well as mounting up our AOS. To run the breather lines for the AOS, there's 3 different hoses. They go for the oil. There's a little bit bigger one, I believe. Not sure the exact size on this one, but this one's a 5/8, so a little bit bigger. Then you have your really long 1/2 inch. Then you have your short 1/2 inch. So pretty much the long one is going to be on the driver's side. The short one will be on the passenger side, and this 5/8 one is a little bit bigger. Will be right here in the center, and we'll go to the AOS like that. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, but there's after you get that fitting on, it'll be a Y piece. There you go. I'm not gonna cut anything just yet. That way we know how we want it. Because we don't want to cut it too short, and then we're going to be kind of screwed because we're not going to have any extra hoses. Alright, so after you run all those lines, we're going to go ahead and start installing these coolant lines. So pretty much just thread them in, one port up top, another port on the bottom. Basically just thread these in there. And the size of wrench that you'll need is a 7/8. So after we get these tightened, we'll mount it up there and start messing with the coolant lines first, and then we'll do the breather lines next.
You got 2 bolts. One's gonna be a 12mm, I believe. One's gonna be a 10. 12mm up top, 10 at the bottom. You might have to bend these lines up here just a little bit so it doesn't hit.
Yep. Yeah. Should be chilling. And after that, well, for the coolant lines, this is gonna be your feed. So this can go off of this one right here. We're gonna completely get rid of this hose right here. So when you do that, some coolant will spill. So just be aware of that. But anyways, this will mount in there like that. And the bottom one, that, like I said, was the coolant line, will mount directly to the turbo. So it'll kind of bypass it a little bit. But yeah, just be aware that it will spill some coolant. So if you can, put a pan underneath, but it won't be that much.
And then also, if you want to run cooler temps, what you can do, this hose right here, connect it from your AC right there.
Oh, there you go.
Cool temps.
That way you don't have to run a Mishimoto oil cooler. There you go. You just run the AC.
You run your AC, you're getting cool temps at all times.
A little bit of coolant came out. Nothing came out from the top, but yours could be different. I don't know, this Subaru leaks oil, power steering, everything.
Refrigerant.
Why you bully me?
We got most of the lines mounted up. You got the top line going behind the AC line, underneath to over here, driver's side. Got the middle line right there, going to this side of the valve cover.
So it is true. There's nothing zip ties can't fix on your car. Because this whole kit sold out my zip ties. After you ensure all the lines and hoses will be clear of the heat, go ahead and start putting on the top mount. The top mount will be a little bit difficult to install with all these extra hoses, but it still fits.
I hope you guys learned how to install
The Air Oil Separator on a stock STi or WRX, same concept.
What you say, nigga?
Droppy right now. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and as always, stay tuned for our future uploads. If you guys are aware of this channel, we do upload a lot of Subaru content, and if you guys are pretty aware of my car is about to hit the rollers here pretty soon, so that's gonna be pretty cool to see. But anyways, I'll see you guys later.